Today, we're talking about one of the coolest NBA stories ever. It's about Ronny Turiaf. He had open heart surgery, and the Lakers couldn't even sign him in his rookie year because of that surgery. Two things before we start. I got this from an article on the Players Tribune. It's going to be the top link in the description. And number two, the Kyrie Irving trade did go through after the Celtics threw in a second-round pick. They made us wait 3 days so they could throw in a second-round pick. Alright, let's just get right into it. At a young age, his aorta was larger than most. Only just a little bit bigger though. But then it wasn't, and in 2005, after the physical when he got drafted by the Lakers, his aorta grew. And everybody was just confused and so shocked. And suddenly, his condition was then life-threatening. And if they had not caught it, he probably would have died in the next few years. And there's no coming back from dying there. As soon as he found this out, Ronny Turiaf asked the doctors, saying, "Alright, how soon can I have surgery?" And he said, "I knew nothing about open heart surgery when I said that. Plain and simple. I didn't care." In another quote, he said, "My mom worries about everything, like all moms do. So I called her and said, 'Yo, Mom, I'm having heart surgery.' Bam, done. Let's talk about something else." And this is just explaining that he was very scared of dying. But he said, "You'd have to kill me to stop from playing basketball again." He wanted to show the kids in Martinique that anything is possible. At this point, Dr. Craig Miller he felt confident that he could fix his aorta. But when the press conference hit, he was scared. He said, what did I get myself into? This is a big deal." And then he admitted to everybody, "I was scared of dying, but also explicitly said, you'd have to stop me from playing basketball again." And then again, he didn't know until a couple weeks later that he actually needed 2 surgeries because his heart stopped after the first one because of a blood clot, and that put him in a wheelchair for 6 hours, and then they had to take him back into the hospital. He really had no clue how his heart stopped, and he doesn't really ask those questions. But then for the first time in his life after his surgery, while recovering in Spokane, Washington, he was able to have a meal at the same table as his sister, mom, and dad. And that had been for the first time of his life. And then he said in a quote after he joined the Lakers, "Gratitude is also my word for the Lakers. Once I filled my physical," he said, "they had zero obligation to pay for my surgery. Zero. I had never met Dr. Buss at that point, but they did, and they were added to the list of people I needed to honor getting back on the court." And at this point, people started to lose faith in Ronny. And in a quote, Ronny told Mitch Kupchak to bring the jersey to the hospital. And he had a Sunday Void right in front of my bed. And he came to see me. And he had tubes all around his neck. Like tubes everywhere. But in a quote, I told him, "I'm gonna rock that number 21. I guarantee you." He didn't believe me, Ronny said. I know he didn't. He had to be like, there's no way that kid come back and plays. Soon after this, of course, he did rock that number 21, and he wore it throughout his career. He never really had a memorable career in the NBA, but this really makes him stand out. He was more of a journeyman throughout his career, but his best season came in 2008, where he averaged 6.6 points, about 4 rebounds, a block and a half. But he also averaged 2 blocks in only 21 minutes a game. That's insane. 2 blocks a game. He was also on the 2012 Miami Heat team, so he did receive a ring with that team. And his last season was with the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2014-2015 season. He didn't average anything really except for a half a rebound and 1 assist, but Ronnie will still be remembered as one of the greatest come-up stories ever, just because he had to go through so much. Open heart surgery is way more serious than probably all of us think, unless you know what I'm talking about. Okay, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. I know I'm a little quiet in this video, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, the article is really interesting, so please go check it out. It's the top link in the description. I think you'll really want to read it. And also shout out to the people who gave me the clips. Alright, see you guys.